Hello and welcome to Kanen Coffee Espresso Machines. Today we're doing a video on how to replace the grinder motor on this is the motor on the Baratta Sette 270 Wi espresso machine or grinder. And so we'll start with these screws in the back, 4 screws, and we are using a T10 bit. Hard to get a good focus on that, but you can look it up. I'll try to remember to put a link to the T10 bit set on Amazon. These are really great grinders. You know, there aren't a lot of grinders out there that weigh the amount of coffee that you want. Okay, so now we're going to remove the bottom screw here underneath the foot. See, this machine has one of its feet missing. And we also need to take this assembly off here on the bottom. This guy, just unscrew it. Set it up right, and it just slides right off. And then I like to just write on the machines, so the red wire goes on top. So we're just going to write that right there. Maybe a little counterintuitive since the black wire is on the bottom and I wrote it in black, but you know, close enough. I think you get the idea. Then we take these 4 screws out. I like to use a needle nose. Well, I guess I don't need it. I was worried the screws were going to fall down into the machine, which they still might. Just going to move the cords out of the way. And I'll just finish removing these screws. You can definitely tell the motor's bad. I can smell definitely a charred smell. Just show you here. Sorry, the screws are stuck a little bit in the plastic spacers. So I'm just going to push on the bottom here with my finger, and that helps it come out of the spacer. It's a little bit tricky. Doesn't want to come out of that plastic. Try this needle nose here. That'll do. So that's the old motor. We'll do a quick vacuum. I love these Dyson vacuums. See this guy here. It's really great for shop work, and they're quiet. especially compared to other vacuums that I've tried. Okay, and now I'm gonna put the grinder in. And the trick is to get it around the wires. It just slips right in there. And then we put the 4 screws in. One. Two. Three. Got a bunch of coffee dust on me. It's the nature of being a espresso machine mechanic. I guess it's better than smelling like grease. So, then you put the black wire on the bottom and the red wire on the top. And we know that because we labeled the original with the red on the top. And then we'll go ahead and put the top back on. Something doesn't seem to fit in quite right. Feels like there's a wire pushing. There we go. Four screws again. One. Two. I will tell you, be careful not to over torque these screws. I can tell that that you could potentially over torque them pretty easily. You're screwing into plastic, so the plastic, you could strip the plastic if you torque too hard. I would err on the side of going, you know, slightly loose, because it'll be hard to deal with if you strip it. And then the one on the bottom. Put that foot back. And we'll put this, I'm just going to blow the assembly out quick. Okay, so now it's time to install the collar. And you're going to want to line this. You have to line the tines. Let's see. These tines up with those slots. And then also at the same time this blue point with this blue point. And then you're gonna go clockwise, I believe. Yep, clockwise. Clockwise if it's upside down. If it's right side up, then it's gonna be counterclockwise. So now it's like at a 5, which is gonna be roughly where you want it for espresso. Let's remove our Kirkland House test coffee, medium roast in here. It's a good medium roast that is not too expensive for testing. Clearly I have it too fine, so we're gonna go coarser. And I made a classic mistake. I left the hopper in the closed position. So I'm gonna go back to 5, but always, whenever you're adjusting the grinder, you always want to make sure it's running if you're going finer, or else you can cause the motor to have to work harder. And there you go. Nice fine coffee. I'm gonna go a little finer, but you get the point. It's working well. So thank you for preparing with Kanen Coffee. Please like our videos below. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.